And now, the teams tonight. I'd like to introduce our opponent tonight. The conference last season. He's now in his 16th year. He's a math teacher and a head football coach. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome head coach Benny Gato and the Marshfield Tigers.
And welcome back to Rice Lake High School. The Marshfield Tigers and Rice Lake Warriors meeting in this non-conference. Marshfield Tiger football. FM, SQ, Spencer Marshfield, and WOSQ FM, as well as ZaleskiSports.com. I'm Gene Delisio. Rather gray and cloudy evening here in northwest Wisconsin. Temperatures in the 50s, lots of gloomy skies up there. We had some rain on the way. Lake, but the field is dry. This field, by the way, is artificial. The stadiums in the that had an artificial field, so they had this for several years now, and that's what we're playing on in this ball game this evening. Tigers in white jerseys, black pants, Rice Lake blue jerseys, and gold pants. As we get set for this football game, and Marshfield will hit the football to open play tonight. Nice crowd on hand here in Rice Lake. Lots of Tiger fans up here to take in. Along with Gavin Larson. Rice Lake just coming on the field to kick off. Rice Lake. Purpose man. And prepared to start this ball game. Lake number 3 in the state in Division II football. Here's the kick, a long end. Ball on the near hash mark. Larson flanked to the far side. Josh Taylor and Harlan Meisner both line up as blocking backs to the far side as well. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. There's a pitch play to Carlson, tries to turn that far corner. Play is strung out and heading back to the 35 and stop there. Carlson loses 2 yards on that attempted sweep to the outside. 2nd and 12 for Marshfield at the Rice Lake 35. Tiger offensive line consists of Jace Frick at left tackle, Bob Shearer at left at right tackle. 2nd and 12 Tigers at the Rice Lake 35. And Ethan Femmel now into play quarterback. Carlson the tailback next to him. Ethan grabs the snap, goes back to pass, throws far side, complete to Kolstad along the sideline. He dances down to about the 28, maybe the 27, and picks up about 8 yards on that play. Cam Kolstad's 4th catch of the year. Mark him out of the 27-yard line. Gain of 8 on that last play.
Picked up about 8 on the play, so bring up a 34.
Third down now coming up for the Tigers. 3rd and 4 at the Rice Lake 27-yard line. Fries under center. Gives to Carlson. Gets outside. Dives inside the 25 to about the 24. He may be a yard shy of the first down. Carlson stopped. They'll mark him down, it looks like, right on the 25-yard line. So Hayden gets 2 more on that play. And that leaves Marshfield with a 4th and 2 at the Rice Lake 25-yard line. Ethan Femmel comes back out to play quarterback. See how the Tigers play this. 4th and 2 Marshfield at the Rice Lake 25. Femmel in the pistol, Carlson next to him. Sadowski comes wide near side, Kolstad far side. Femmel takes the snap, drops back to pass. Throws far sideline in traffic, and it's intercepted. Intercepted. Kolstad, the receiver on that play, but a Rice Lake defender cut in front and made a pass interception. I believe that was linebacker Brennan Polzine made that play. Brennan Polzine on the pass interception for Rice Lake. And the Warriors get the football back right on their own 25-yard line. So a first down for Rice Lake at their own 25-yard line. We're just underway here at Rice Lake with no score. 1st and 10 Rice Lake at their own 25. The Warriors are quarterbacked by a senior, Grant Pakolke. This year he's passed for 128 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 pass interception. 6'1", 212 senior. Also rushed for 87 yards. His fullback is Jack Larson. He's the big ball carrier on this Rice Lake ball club. 1st and 10 from the Tiger 25. Pakolke under center here. And he'll give to Larson straight ahead. No, he keeps the ball himself. Pakolke keeps it and runs around near side to about the 33-yard line. Pakolke, the quarterback, gains 8 on that run to the near side. Pickup of 8. 2nd and 2 for Rice Lake at their own 33-yard line. Rice Lake ranked number 3 in the state in Division II football. They already have wins over DC Everest and Wisconsin Rapids this season. And 2 Warriors at their own 33. Pakolke again under center, 2 wings, and 2 wide receivers. And here's Larson straight ahead, has the first down and stopped at the 39-yard line. Tackled from behind on that play by Marshfield's Caden Reisner. But Larson picks up 6 and gets the first down for Rice Lake. 1st and 10 Rice Lake at their own 39. We have 9:30 remaining in the first quarter, and there is no score. Larson, by the way, in 2 games has rushed for 271 yards and 4 touchdowns. Wide out near side, double wing. Again, Pakolke under center, Larson behind him. And the handoff to Larson again, straight ahead. He lost the football, however. There's a fumble on this play, and Marshfield may have it back. They do. Marshfield gets the ball back. Larson fumbles, and the ball fallen on by Beckett McFarland. Beckett McFarland on the fumble recovery. And so we have back-to-back turnovers here.
And they recover the fumble.
And Marshfield has the ball right back at their own 49-yard line. 1st and 10 Tigers at the Rice Lake 49. 9:10 remaining in the first quarter. No score as of yet. Tiger offense right back on the field, and the freshman Ethan Femmel quarterbacking on this play. Larson wide far side. Jordan near side. Sadowska a flanker. Fake handoff, Femmel back to pass. Throws near side, in traffic, incomplete. Looking on the near sideline for Jacob Sadowska, and Devin John cut in front of Jacob, knocked that ball down, incomplete pass.
Broken up by Devin John on the play.
Incomplete, 2nd and 10 coming up for the Tigers at the Rice Lake 49-yard line. Other VFA teams in action tonight, all in conference play this evening. Stevens Point at Eau Claire Memorial, DC Everest at Wisconsin Rapids, Eau Claire North at Wausau West. Tigers at the Rice Lake 49. Jordan and Sadowska come near side. Josh Taylor, a wing on the near side. Carlson, the tailback, next to Trevin Fries. McTaggart, the tight end on the far side. Here's the handoff to Carlson, trying to get outside. He's in the backfield and taken down right there. Good penetration by Dayton Eck of Rice Lake. And Carlson stopped around the 50-yard line. He may lose a yard on that play. Loss of 1. Carlson now has 3 carries for -1 yard. It's a third down for the Tigers, 3rd and 11 Marshfield, right at the 50-yard line. Sadowska and Jordan wide near side. Taylor and Carlson both in the backfield. Femmel in the pistol. Takes the snap. Rolls to the near sideline. Looks to throw on the run near sideline. Had the man open, but overthrew Sadowska at the 35-yard line. Jacob found a seam in that defense. He was open, but Fries overthrew him just a bit. Incomplete pass. So 4th down now for the Tigers. 4th and 11 Marshfield at the 50-yard line.
Jack Tatro over there helping out. Going to bring up a 4th and 11 from midfield.
Jake is too short. Let's pull it over the top of guys.
Feder McTaggart will punt from Marshfield. Good snap. Here's the kick. Long line drive. Bounces inside the 10, inside the 5, and into the end zone. Flying kick by McTaggart, a 50-yarder.
With the big.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
This week against Menominee, Tigers want to improve on those numbers this week. 1st and 10, Rice Lake at their own 20-yard line. McCulkey at quarterback. Larson, the fullback behind him, plus 2 wings as well. And Larson off tackle for a nice gain across the 30. Near the 40-yard line, pulled down from behind. Near the 40-yard line, nice tackle from behind by Lucas Halen. But a good run by the fullback Jack Larson. He carries to the Rice Lake 42-yard line and gains 22 on that play.
By number 43 in there.
That gives Rice Lake a 1st down on their own 42-yard line. Larson ran for 148 yards and 3 touchdowns last week against Wisconsin Rapids. Once again, tight formation, 2 wings, and Larson the fullback. McCulkey under center. Don't see that very much anymore. And here's Hoffman, the second man on the wingback counter, stopped at the 50-yard line, undercut there by Lucas Halen. Aaron Hoffman gets the ball on that play. A wing coming in motion. He'll pick up 3 yards and carries to the 45-yard line. 2nd and 7, Rice Lake at their own 45-yard line. Xander Easton and Aaron Hoffman are the wings. And the fullback is Jack Larson right behind the quarterback McCulkey. Hoffman in motion. And it's Larson off tackle. Boy, he gets hit near the line of scrimmage, but still falls forward for about 4 or 5 yards. And tackled once again by Halen. Right on the 50-yard line, so Larson picks up 5 on that play. It's a 3rd down now for Rice Lake, 3rd and 2 at the 50-yard line. The quarterback McCulkey checking with head coach Dan Hill. On the signal now, Will Svensson, big 6'4" receiver, goes out wide to the far side. McCulkey again under center on this play. Hoffman goes in motion. He gets a pitch heading for the far sideline. Gets outside, but now gets hit and spun down, but falls forward and may have the 1st down. He was hit by several Tigers at the 50-yard line, but kept his feet going and carries down to about the Marshfield 47, and that'll be enough for the 1st down. Some tough running there for Aaron Hoffman. Stopped on the 47, he gains 3. So a 1st down for Rice Lake at the Tiger 47-yard line, halfway through the 1st quarter here at Rice Lake, and still no score in this ball game. Warriors line up. Svensson goes wide far side. Ben Kucko coming out wide to the near side. And here's the second man through. This is Xander Easton carrying off tackle to about the 36-yard line. Easton, the third man through on that wingback counter. Stopped at the 36, he'll pick up 11 on that play. Easton's first carry tonight. So Larson, quite a talented ball player at that fullback spot, but these other wingbacks, Easton and Hoffman, both pretty good ball players as well. 1st and 10, Rice Lake at the Tiger 36-yard line. Wideouts on either side. Larson again the fullback. Pokolke under center. He'll turn and give to Larson for a few yards straight ahead. Boy, he got hit at the line of scrimmage. He's so strong, he just keeps going. And Josh Taylor brings him down at the 32-yard line. 4 yards for Larson on that play. It's 2nd and 6, Rice Lake at the Marshfield 32.
Did you get the last one?
Larson already 4 carries, 37 yards tonight. Parker Dvorak, wide out far side for Rice Lake. Aaron Cronquist near side. Pokolke under center. He'll turn and go back to pass. Rolling to the far sideline. Stops, throws on the run. The ball is caught by Cronquist at the 15-yard line and tackled around the 11. Stop there at about the 11-yard line by Marshfield's Cole Kenny, but a first down play.
20-yard pass play.
Aaron Cronquist makes the catch and carries down to the 11. He'll gain 21 on that play. Cronquist with his second catch of the year. And a first down for Rice Lake at the Tiger 11-yard line. 4:10 left first quarter and no score as of yet. Hoffman and Easton back in as the wingbacks on this play. And the handoff goes to Pokolke, keeps it himself off tackle. It takes it down to about the 7. The quarterback, Pokolke, on that play. He'll gain 4 on that carry. Second down, second and about 6 from the Marshfield 7. This is the 9th play in this drive that began on the Rice Lake 20-yard line. Cronquist out wide far side. Double wing once again, Larson the fullback. And it's Larson in the end zone for the touchdown. Larson goes the final 7 yards for the score. His 5th rushing touchdown this year. That's a 80-yard scoring drive.
Really doing a nice job for the Warriors. Nolan Sounds.
And Rice Lake on top early, 6-0. Impressive drive, 9 plays, 80 yards for the Warriors. Rice Lake now going for a 2-point conversion here. Double wing, Larson the fullback. And the handoff goes to Hoffman, the wingback. He's get hit near the line. Falls forward though and gets in. Hoffman scores on the 2-point conversion run. So we now have 4:22 remaining in the first quarter. The score is Rice Lake 8 and the Marshfield Tigers nothing. Come back to Rice Lake and more football in just a moment.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Carlson and Larson back in deep safety for Marshfield to accept this kickoff. Once again from Jack Larson. Larson, a real all-purpose guy for this Rice Lake Ball Club. He is set. Here's his kick. High end over end kick. Comes to Larson on the 16. Gavin heads for the far sideline, up the sideline to the 25, 30. 35, 40, breaks a tackle out to the 45-yard line. Well, two good returns for the Tigers so far in this ball game. Inside the Rice Lake 35, and now Larson, pretty good job. At that point, 3:12 remaining first quarter, and Rice Lake on top in this ball game, 8-0. Tiger offense on the field. Three receivers out wide near side. Trevin Fries in the pistol. Hayden Carlson, the tailback next to Trevin on this play. 1st and 10 Tigers at their own 45-yard line. Fries takes the snap, fades to pass. His near sideline and overthrows Jordan incomplete. Ben, the slant at the 50-yard line was open. Trevin throws the ball too high. Incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 Tigers at their own 45-yard line. NFL football Sunday here on WOSQ. Pittsburgh and the New York Jets, San Francisco and Seattle. Coverage begins Sunday at 11 a.m. on Sports Radio 92.3 FM WOSQ. 2nd and 10 for Marshfield at their own 45-yard line. Once again, three receivers to the near side, and Femmel back to pass. Lobs it near side to Carlson. Heading up the near sideline to the 45, then upended. A nice open field tackle by Zach Tatro at the 47. Looks like that play might go for bigger yardage, but a nice play by Tatro. And Carlson stopped at the 49. He'll actually get about 4 on that play. Carlson on the catch. His 2nd this year. 3rd and 6 Marshfield at their own 49. Truby wide far side, Sadowska near side. Fries to pass the ball. Looks far sideline, and a nice effort by Landon Truby, who can't hold in a high pass at the Rice Lake 40 incomplete pass. Boy, the Tigers quarterbacks have been high consistently early in this ball game. Missed some open receivers so far this evening with high throws. So Marshfield now faced with 4th and 6 at their own 49-yard line. Tigers huddled off the far sideline. And now McTaggart comes out, presumably to punt the football away. 4th and 6 from near midfield. Rice Lake, I'm sure, looking for a possible fake here. Svensson now backpedals into single safety for the Warriors.
Svensson back for the Warriors.
And Taggart kicking from his own 35. And before the kick, we have a flag down for delay of game. Marshfield penalized 5 yards. So now McTaggart kicks from his own 30-yard line. Svensson back deep at his own 20. There's a line drive far side. Bounces inside the 20, inside the 10, inside the 5, and down at the 1-yard line. I believe that's Gavin Larson who gets down there. No, it's not Gavin. That's not Gavin, that's Jackson Anderson. Jackson Anderson hustles down there and downs the ball. They'll mark it at the 4. So Rice Lake has the football at their own 4-yard line. 2:13 remaining in the first quarter. Rice Lake has the early lead at 8-0. But now Rice Lake has to drive 96 yards for a score on this series. Warrior offense back on the field, led out by senior quarterback Grant Pakolke. He's under center. You don't see that very often anymore with high school games. Larson the fullback. Pakolke will give to Larson straight ahead. He may have lost the football. There's a pilot on the 5-yard line. And the Tigers say they have the football. Did not see who recovered that ball, but Marshfield has the ball back. at the Rice Lake 6. Larson fumbles, the second fumble recovery by Marshfield in this ball game. So a good scoring chance here for the Tigers. First and goal, Marshfield at the Rice Lake 6. Tigers trail 8-0, 2:09 remaining in the first quarter. Rice Lake now with 2 early turnovers. Marshfield's had 1.
Goblin what? 41?
First and goal, Marshfield at the Rice Lake 6. Kolstead and Sadowska to the near side. And Carlson will take a direct snap on this play. But before he does that, the Tigers will be called for delay of game. Another delay of game call against Marshfield, their second. So now it's first and goal, Tigers at the Rice Lake 11. Nonetheless, a great scoring chance here for Marshfield. First and goal from the 11-yard line. Wide out on either side. Again, Carlson taking a direct snap. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looks for a hole, goes off tackle, and he may have fumbled the football. He's a pilot of the 8-yard line, and Rice Lake has it right back. Carlson fumbles, and Jack Larson right there on the recovery. So each team now in the first quarter of this ball game has lost 2 fumbles.
And it looks like Larson comes up with the football, and it'll be first down.
So Rice Lake has the ball right back this time at their own 8-yard. Leading 8-0, 2:03 left in the opening quarter. We've had 4 turnovers in the first 10 minutes tonight. And the Rice Lake offense right back on the field. Grandpa Kolke playing quarterback, Jack Larson his tailback. Svensson flanked to the far side. Well, Kolke will give to Larson off tackle to about the 14-yard line. Takes 3 Tigers to drag him down. McFarland and Nowitzki on that stop at the 14-yard line. Larson picks up 6 on that play. He's already rushed for 50 yards tonight. Second and 5 for Rice Lake at their own 14. Kolke under center on every play, which is unusual for high school football these days. Easton comes in motion, and the handoff goes to Easton, and he carries out the 15-yard line, stopped right there.
He's tripped up on a nice play by Lucas Halen that time.
Gain of 1 on the play,
He did get a
and now a third down play. Tigers looking for a stop right here. Third and 4 coming up for Rice Lake at their own 15-yard line. 60 seconds in the period. Tiger defense looking to dig in right here. Very tight formation here for Rice Lake. Hutzler, the wing on the near side. Easton far side. Easton comes in motion. And as Larson off tackle, gets stood up. Backpedals to the 20-yard line. With that effort, he should have the first down. Larson is too tough to bring down, 6'2", 205. He gets hit, but takes about 3 guys to knock him down. And he picks up 5 more on that play. It's a first down for Rice Lake at their own 20-yard line. Final minute of the first quarter, and Rice Lake on top of this ball game, 8-0. Warriors line up once again. Cronquist wide near side. Svensson wide on the far side. Hutzler and Easton the wings. Larson the fullback on this play. Hutzler goes in motion. And Larson off tackle again out to about the 29-yard line. Once again, it takes several Tigers to bring him down. McFarland makes the stop at the 29-yard line. And Larson gains 9 more on that run. And that play will end the first quarter football here at Rice Lake High School. Our score after 1 quarter is Rice Lake 8 and the Marshfield Tigers nothing. Back in the second quarter following these messages.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with a smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Rice Lake leads by 8 as we start the second quarter here at Rice Lake. Second down coming up for Rice Lake. It's second and about 2 at their own 29-yard line. Pakolke hands off to a new fullback. A new fullback in Lake. That was Jarvis Reedon. He stopped at the 28. He'll lose a yard on the play. Larson not in the ball game on that play. Reedon loses 1. And Rice Lake looking at 3rd and 2 at their own 28. Again, Reedon, the fullback on this play. Gets the handoff, gets hit immediately and stopped right on the 30-yard line. Some good penetration, I think, by Nowitzki. Lucas Hanlon there as well. But Reedon may have fallen forward for the first down at the 30-yard line. Looks like he did. It's a first down for Rice Lake just across their own 30-yard line. Early second quarter, Rice Lake has the lead, 8-0. Cronquist wide far side, and Larson now back at the ballgame at fullback on this play. Pakolke under center. Hoffman goes in motion. And Hoffman Larson straight ahead, but not much there. That time stopped by several Tigers.
97 in on that play, that's Aaron Agnew.
Several Tigers in on that stop. The lead man was Austin Springer on that play. And Larson stopped virtually for about 1 yard. One of his shortest carries of the night. Second and 9, Rice Lake. At their own 32. Cronquist wide far side. Marshfield issue. And that is Austin Springer. They take care of that. Second and 9, Rice Lake at their own 32. Pakolke under center. Pitch play to Hutchler getting outside. Turns the corner at the 35. At the 40-yard line. Falls forward to the 41. And covered right there by a couple of Tiger defenders, led by Cole Kenny. Down around the 41-yard line.
He picks up about 8-9 yards in the play.
So a third and short now for Rice Lake. And they may give them a first down here. Looks like they will.
They're going to give them 9.
It will be a first down for Rice Lake at their own 41-yard line. We're listening to Marshfield Tiger football on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer, Marshfield. And at their own 41. Pakolke will hand to Larson once again, straight ahead to about the 50. And stopped there by Wes Nowitzki. Just power football for Rice Lake. And Larson gains 9 more. Second and 1 for Rice Lake. Ball is right on the 50-yard line.
Midfield, second and 1 for the Warriors.
Only one pass attempt by Rice Lake so far tonight. Otherwise, everything on the ground. Officials step in. A Marshfield man now has gone to a sitting position. Might be a cramp issue. Marshfield man sitting on the field.
Injury timeout on the play.
So play is stopped. 9:12 remaining in the first quarter.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Coach and teacher in Granton, been in the Pittsfield district since 2011. He coached the Pittsfield girls. Coach at Pittsfield. Second and 1 here. Second and 1 here for Rice Lake on the 50-yard line. And back to pass. Bukolke throws deep across the middle for Svensson. Goes up and makes the catch at the 20 and pulled down right there. Will Svensson on a post pattern gets between two Tiger defenders and cut down right on the Marshfield 17-yard line. A gain of 33 yards and a first down for Rice Lake. Bukolke now 2 of 2 for 54 yards. For Svensson, that's his 8th catch of the year. And a first down for Rice Lake at the Marshfield 17. Tigers trail 8-0, 8:50 left before halftime. Bukolke under center once again. Here's a handoff to Hutzler, gets outside of the 10-yard line, cuts back inside the 5, and dives near the goal line, puts that football out. We'll see where he's down. Looks like he'll be spotted about the 1. Colin Hutzler down to the 1-yard line. Picks up 16 on that run. And a first and goal now for Rice Lake just outside the goal line. Warriors threatening their second score of the night. This team is ranked number 3 in the state in the Division II football poll. Very strong program. Marshfield, though, did win the JV game this evening, 26-0. Once again, the Warriors' tight formation. Bukolke off tackle to Larson, gets in for the touchdown. Jack Larson goes the final yard for the score. That's a 12-play, 92-yard scoring drive for Rice Lake, and they lead 14-0. Jack Larson now with 2 rushing touchdowns tonight, giving him 6 for the year. 2 long drives for Rice Lake, 80 yards, and now 92.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries higher quality furniture from all of your favorite brands because we want you to be proud of your space.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries all of your favorite appliance brands so we can save you money on the products you trust.
It just makes sense that Mittens services what we sell because we want your home to be comfortable and run smoothly.
It just makes sense. Central Wisconsin has shopped at Mittens since 1938 because we have it all.
In big halftime tonight, folks. We got 17 minutes coming up. The band will be playing. The Warriorettes will have 31 rookies out there. From their work.
Well, 2 long touchdown drives for Rice Lake so far tonight. 80 yards and 92 yards. They go up 16-0. 8:10 still left in the first half here at Rice Lake High School. Jack Larson will kick off for Rice Lake. Carlson and Larson back in deep safety for Marshfield. Larson ready. Short kick to the far side. Bouncing around, dropped by Josh Taylor, picks it back up and falls on it at the 26. Marshfield football on their own 26-yard line, 8:06 remaining in the first half, and Rice Lake on top 16-0. By the way, for those of you listening on WOSQ this evening, at halftime we'll talk to Al Ashbeck, the longtime sports official in Central Wisconsin, baseball player, softball standout, now a member of the Marshfield Area Baseball and Softball Hall of Fame. Al Ashbeck joining us at halftime tonight. 1st and 10 Tigers from their own 26-yard line. Now Fries under center, and Taylor and Carlson go into an I. Here's Carlson off tackle, across the 20, it stopped right there. In fact, the quarterback, Pekolke, who plays on defense, makes that tackle.
And number 18, Josh Taylor leading the way.
4 yards for Hayden Carlson on that play. He's carried 4 times for minus 3 yards tonight. Tiger offense only 9 yards so far in this ball game. 2nd and 6 Tigers at their own 30-yard line. Big crowd on hand. All the seating, by the way, at this ballpark on this near sideline. Fennell now playing quarterback on this play. And he'll hand the ball to Carlson again, off tackle, through traffic. Hayden goes out to near the 35, then pushed back. We'll see where they spot the ball. Looks like right around the 34-yard line.
Looks like Pedro was in there.
Now they will mark it ahead to the 35, so Carlson gets 5 on that play.
5 yards on the play, it'll be 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 now for Marshfield at their own 35. Across the football field, an open spot, plus the Rice Lake High School softball field. And then the baseball field diagonally across from the end zone to our left. 3rd and 1 Marshfield at their own 35. Fries will hand to Carlson. Gets hit and spun down. I don't think he got there. He crossed the 35, but not by much. He may be a half yard shy.
Looks like,
and they'll mark him back right at the 35 once again.
A nice play. They stop him short.
So 4th down, there's a Rice Lake man down on the field, by the way. Rice Lake man is down here. So medical personnel come out to attend to him. 6:10 remaining.
Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
At the 40-yard line for the first down, Cam Kolstad makes the catch and a quick look in at the 40-yard line.
Number 20 with the catch.
And picks up 5 yards on that play.
Pass from Fennell. That's Camden Kolstad.
Kolstad's second catch tonight.
Tigers have a first down at the 40-yard line.
A first down for Marshfield at their own 40. Halfway through the second quarter, Marshfield trails 16-0. 1st and 10 Marshfield at their own 40-yard line. Fries at quarterback in the pistol, Carlson next to him. And Treffin gives to Carlson, looking for a hole. He slants off the right side and carries inside across the 45 to about the 46. He'd been waiting for his blocking to develop before he made a commitment. Found a seam and carries for 6 yards on that play. Second and 4 for the Tigers at their own 46-yard line. Good crowd of fans on hand tonight. Marshfield and Rice Lake football this evening here from Rice Lake. Marshfield's first ever ball game in Rice Lake. 2nd and 4 Tigers at their own 46. Femmel from the pistol. drops the snap and falls on it back at the 39. Not a bad snap, a bit low, but certainly manageable. Going right through Ethan's fingertips. And he falls in the loose football at the 38. So that is a loss of 8 on the play. And that gives Marshfield a 3rd and 12 at their own 38-yard line. Tough spot here for the Tigers. Fries back. Two receivers on either side. Trevin fades to pass the football. Rolls far side, now throws on the run. Along the sideline, it was caught by Larson, and they will give him a catch along the sideline at the 45-yard line, but still 5 yards short of the first down. Fries to Larson for 7 yards. Gavin Larson makes the catch for Marshfield.
Tackled at the 45-yard line to be 4th and 5.
That's Gavin's first catch this year. 4th and 5 Tigers at their own 45-yard line. Marshfield down by 16. The Tigers will go for it. 4th and 5 at their own 45. Fimmel in the pistol. Grabs the snap, drops back to pass. Being rushed. Throws far side, caught by Carlson. Throws back inside and cut down at the 47-yard line by Larson. 3 yards shy of the first down marker. Looked like Carlson had some running room, but it was covered quickly by Jack Larson.
We got 2 on the play, but it's not enough. So that's
gain of 2 on that pass play to Aiden Carlson. And now Rice Lake takes over on downs at the Marshfield 47-yard line. Rice Lake on top of this ball game, 16-0, with 4:16 remaining in the first half. And that dangerous Rice Lake offense right back on the field. Jack Larson now 10 carries for 74 yards in this ball game. He's back out there at fullback. Pakolke, the quarterback. Pakolke back to pass the football. Throws deep near side for Svensson. Behind the defense, but he's tackled on the play by Marshfield Jackson Anderson. Jackson kind of stumbled as he did so. He undercut Svensson, who went down in front of him. And that will be a Marshfield penalty. Interference ball against Marshfield. The Tigers' 3rd penalty now for 25 yards. And Rice Lake now has the football at the Marshfield 32. Rice Lake's offense quite productive so far tonight, especially running the football. Over 100 yards of rushing offense so far this evening. 1st and 10 Rice Lake at the Marshfield 32. Pakolke sets down the line. Gives the ball to Huffman on the slot back counter. He gets outside across the 25 to about the 20-yard line. Huffman in for Aaron Hoffman, who's rushed for 90 yards coming into this ball game.
And Jackson Anderson, but after a good game.
Yeah, Andrew Hoffman carries the 20-yard line. He gains 12 on that run.
1st and 10, Rice Lake.
A first down for Rice Lake at the Marshfield 20. Rice Lake on top. 16-0, 3:45 remaining in the first half of football. Rice Lake driving for their 3rd score of the night. They've been stopped twice on turnovers tonight. Pakolke again under center. He'll set down the line. Hoppin comes in motion. Pakolke will throw deep far sidelines. Vincent in the open in the end zone. Juggles the ball, but it's knocked away incomplete. Good coverage by Jackson Anderson on that play. They were tight opening that sideline in the end zone. And Vincent got a hand on it, but could not haul it in.
And the Warriors will have a 2nd and 10.
Incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 now for Rice Lake at the Marshfield 20. Dusk hour here in northwest Wisconsin as we enjoy football tonight from Rice Lake. Double wing here. Pakolke again under center. Hoffman comes through in motion. Is Larson off tackle, breaking a few tackles, carries inside the 15 to about the 12. Josh Taylor and Jackson Anderson make that stop. 7 yards for Larson on that play. 3rd and 3 for Rice Lake at the Marshfield 13. Rice Lake looking for their 3rd score of the ball game. Rice Lake band coming out. They'll perform at halftime tonight. Double wings formation once again. Easton goes in motion. And the handoff goes to Larson, off tackle to about the 5. Once again, Jack Larson off tackle. He'll get 6 yards on that play. They'll mark him down at the 7. The first down now for Rice Lake at the Marshfield 7-yard line. Rice Lake leads 16-0, 2:30 remaining before halftime. That Marshfield defensive line, not all that big. And Rice Lake taking advantage of that situation. First and goal, Rice Lake at the Marshfield 7. Warriors line up once again, double wing, Larson the fullback. Kolke again to Larson, straight ahead, bounces off a tackle, gets undercut at the 5 and falls forward to the 3. I believe that was Beckett McFarland. Got Larson by the ankles and dropped him at the 3-yard line. He still gains 4 on that run.
Gets a few on the play.
Second and goal for Rice Lake at the Marshfield 3. Now with 1:45 remaining before halftime. Kolke taking his time, gets the signal from the sidelines. Each team has 3 timeouts remaining. Double wing once again, Larson the fullback on this play. Everybody tight. Kolke will give to Larson off tackle. He's in once again for the score. 3-yard touchdown run for Jack Larson. 6-play, 47-yard scoring drive. Rice Lake now on top 22-0. Larson now with 3 rushing touchdowns in this ballgame. He's rushed for 94 yards so far tonight. And again, Rice Lake will attempt the 2-point conversion. Kolke again sits down the line, double wing formation. And the handoff goes to the second man through, Cooper Balls, but he's hit in the backfield and dropped for a loss by Mason Anderson and Lucas Hanlon. So the run for conversion is unsuccessful. We now have 1:24 remaining in the second quarter. Our score now is Rice Lake 22 and Marshfield 0. Return to Rice Lake and more football in just a moment.
At Rice's More Than Floors, you'll find quality window treatments, paint, tile, remnants, and of course, quality flooring. So you have 3 options. Come visit us here in Marshfield. We're near Fleet Farm. 2, check out our website, ricesmorethanfloors.com. Or 3, give us a call or text at 715-384-4554. And yes, pets are allowed in Rice's when accompanied by a well-behaved human.
BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this summer. They have turkey calls, decoys, and more from HS Strut, Mojo, and Woodhaven. Food plot seed and mineral from Big & J, Real Deal, Big Time, and Whitetail Magic. And a wide variety of Big Bear Down scent sprays and bear bait. By the bag, by the barrel, and by the truckload. 2 convenient Wisconsin locations or online at BigBearDown.com.
Tigers have 26 yards of offense so far tonight. And 0 yards on the ground. Jack Larson kicking off to Hayden Carlson and Grant Larson, or Gavin Larson rather. Short kick to the near side, picked up by Landon Truby at the 35 and stopped right there. Rice Lake allowed 2 long kick returns by Marshfield on their first 2 kicks tonight, so Larson's kicked the ball short since then. And the kicks have been covered better by Rice Lake. So Marshfield has the football on their own 35 as we return to action. 1:19 left in the second quarter. Marshfield now trails 22-0. Trevin Fries comes out to run the offense for Marshfield. Trevin so far tonight, 2 of 4 for 12 yards. Ethan Femmel, 3 of 5 for 14. Fries in the pistol, Taylor and Carlson next to him. Trevin back to pass the football. Has time, throws on the far sideline, has Colston out there, makes the catch at the sideline across midfield. Cam Colstead got open along that far sideline and out of bounds at the Rice Lake 48. Gain of 17 on that play.
Nice play all the way to the 48-yard line of the Warriors.
Cam Colstead with 3 catches tonight. 1st and 10 Tigers at the Rice Lake 48. 1:12 before halftime. 2 receivers near side, 1 far side, and Femmel gives the ball to Carlson straight ahead across the 45, and then pushed back. They'll give him forward progress inside the 45, and Marshfield now will take a timeout. Carlson gets about 3 on that play.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Taqueria Monarca is now open at the Marshfield Mall. Experience the bold and fresh flavors of Mexico in Marshfield at Taqueria Monarca. Delicious tacos, burritos, quesadillas, bowls, and drinks. Kick things up a notch with the fresh salsa bar. Taqueria Monarca is fast, casual, and delicious.
We are ready to serve you the bold, fresh flavors from Mexico. Welcome to Taqueria Monarca.
Grabs the snap, drops back to pass, has time, throws far sideline, incomplete. Looking for Gavin Larson on that far sideline. Gavin may have run a different route. As he was charging up the far sideline, was back to the play. It's an incomplete pass. Sets up a 3rd and 7 for Marshfield at the Rice Lake 45 with 57 seconds left before halftime. Tigers break the huddle. Jordan and Truby to the near side. Larson wide far side. Taylor and Carlson both in the backfield. Fries takes the snap. He's being rushed. Far sideline, a pull down from behind. There's a flag down as well. Quarterback sack by Aaron Hoffman. That would be his 2nd of the year if that stands. But there's a flag down on the play. Fries taken down back around the Marshfield 47. Let's sort out the penalty here.
We are. Glenn, guys, if you can bring your iPads to
There's a holding call on Marshfield. That'll be declined. So Fries sacked on the play. It's a loss of 7. And it's 4th and 13 for Marshfield at their own 48. Tigers want to go for it here. And Femmel drops back to pass. Steps up. Now throws across the middle. It's juggled and caught by Colstead. He carries inside the 35 to the 30-yard line. Well done by Cam Colstead. He makes a juggling catch. Runs downfield to near the Rice Lake 30. Picks up 24 yards on that play.
23-yard catch.
And a first down for Marshfield.
And the Tigers are in business at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Colstead now 4 catches for 54 yards tonight.
Their second timeout.
And the Tigers take their second time out of the first half. It comes with 44 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And Marshfield trailing Rice Lake 22-0. Our coverage of high school football on WOSQ and ZaleskiSports.com brought to us by Country Wireless. High-speed internet, we bring the internet to you, whether rural, business, or residential. Get details at countrywireless.com. So a first down for Marshfield at the Rice Lake 30-yard line. 44 seconds left before halftime. Marshfield trails 22-0. Trevin Fry's playing quarterback on this play. He fades to pass. Now runs a quarterback draw. No place to go. He'll be pulled down at the line of scrimmage. That looked like a design play. Quarterback draw for Fry. He had no place to go. He stopped after no gain.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And again, the Tigers take a timeout. Their final timeout of the first half. 37 seconds left before halftime. And Marshfield trails Rice Lake 22-0. Once again, for those of you listening on WOSQ, at halftime this evening, we'll talk to Al Ashbeck on his induction into the Marshfield Baseball and Softball Hall of Fame. Al, with a long career as a basketball and baseball official in central Wisconsin, also played baseball for Auburndale High School in the 1970s, was on their 1970 state championship team, and a longtime standout in men's softball in central Wisconsin as well. Al Ashbeck joining us at halftime this evening. 2nd and 11 for Marshfield at the Rice Lake 31. Tigers now out of timeouts. Fimmel drops back to pass, has time, throws deep across the middle, and overthrows two men, both Kolstad and Sadowska there around between the goal line and the 10-yard line, and Fimmel overthrew both of them. Incomplete pass. So 3rd and 11 for Marshfield at the Rice Lake 31 with 32 seconds left before halftime. Fries comes back into play quarterback. Once again, the Tigers now are out of timeouts. Jordan and Kolstad far side. Larson wide near side on 3rd and 11 from the 31. Fries will throw the football. Has time, throws far sideline. Diving attempt. And the ball caught by Jordan at the 22.
4th down, it's 4th down, it's 4th down. It's 4th down.
Gain of 8.
It's 4th down. It's 4th down.
So 4th and about 3, clock winding down, 9 seconds left. Tigers at the timeouts. Fimmel drops back to pass, throws near side towards the goal line. Larson is out there, but the ball hung up and it's intercepted. Picked off in the end zone. Spencer comes up the near sideline across the 30, a 40 to midfield, still on his feet across the Marshfield 45 and out of bounds right there. And that play ends the first half of football here at Rice Lake. That ball hung up by Fries.
As time runs out, and that is going to be...
And Svensson in the end zone makes the reception. Stop that Marshfield drive, and that play ends the first half of football here at Rice Lake. Football action this evening in the CWC Large Division. Spencer Columbus is at...
Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hard Knocks on Zaleski Sports is presented by Security Health Plan. SecurityHealth.org is your portal to find your plan, a doctor, prescription tools, and more. For 24/7 access and all the tools and resources needed to improve your well-being, right at your fingertips, visit SecurityHealth.org.
Every day of St. Mary Catholic Zephyrs football starts in this room. With signage on every wall embodying the values of the team and school alike, this is where the Zephyrs meet before every practice. And coming off the heels of a 47-14 loss out in Amherst, it's where they're game planning to make sure that this week things are different.
could be vulnerable to an onside kick.
Hey, this week, right, their offensive identity is going to be in that kind of shotgun base. They're looking to try and stretch us. I didn't see a lot of dive. There was a couple lead dives the quarterback came to there. So looking to get to the outside. And then they're going to look to be deceptive with their guard pulls. They're going to pull you, and then they're going to influence, pull you the other way. But about 95% of the time, that running back's leading the way.
We are going to establish who we are offensively in our run game this week. If that means we have to run the ball in 3rd and 12 because we got off schedule early, that's just what I'm going to do. Just so we're all clear on that. We are going to run the ball, and we're going to figure out who we are.
The next day, after spending 8 hours in their other classrooms, it's time for the Zephyrs to start physically preparing for Manawa.
There we go, Brady. Watch, young guys, right here, right? Inside or outside? We're going inside here. I'm coming through here. Get in through it. Go on, all right?
This is nice. Get your fingers in the grass.
Keep going. Chop them. There you go.
Lower.
There you go. Get low. Come on, Oliver. Go. Go on, like they get skinny. I want you to go through it. There it is. Come on, Max.
Fighting through here, you gotta keep chopping, then accelerate. That dip step is here, right? It's like a clean. You wanna come down, get up, in here. Accelerate through. Does that make sense? So attack the hip. Ready? Go!
Tuesday practices are known to the Zephyrs as Tackle Tuesdays and usually focus on defense. But today, Coach Detterman wants to practice something a little more light, called Thud.
Tuesday! We'll get there. This session is an extra session, all right?
Thud is going to take a little getting used to.
Well, that's so fun. Thud is hard, guys. Just don't take him to the ground. Hit him hard enough where he goes to the ground. Nice screen. Back. Jacob, this is my favorite thing I've ever seen. That was awesome. Motion. Go. What are you not wrapping up for? Shoulder people. Go. Wrap up. How much did we practice there? It's 5. That's 5. Wrap. You just said Thud. That is almost 5. It's this close. Wrap him up. Just don't go all the way to the ground. Pick him up driving.
I
don't know, like,
oh my God.
Nice screen.
After getting some reps in on the defensive side of the ball, it's time for the offense to get a crack at it and time for Coach Keller to fine-tune that offensive identity.
We're trying to install like a real power run game. When I talk about staying on schedule is down in distance, right? So we want to be in 2nd and 7, 2nd and 6, that type of time frame. We want to eliminate the negative plays. We don't want to be in that 2nd and 13, 2nd and 15.
A fun little thing that I noticed at halftime at the Amherst game. It wasn't a great game, but
right, for sure.
The 3 Fs.
Yeah.
Fast,
fearless, and for each other.
Is that something that came from your mind, or is that something from an old coach?
Yeah, it's an old coach I got that from. Yeah.
Awesome.
The 3 Fs of football: fast, fearless, and for each other. It's the only way you can play. The real focus this week is to find our identity. And when I say our identity, that's how what are we gonna do to stay on schedule, right? Because if you get off schedule, bad things happen, like happened last week against Amherst. So we gotta get back to what we do: run the football, stay on schedule, and control the clock.
That was Coach Keller's emphasis all week long, and on Friday, they'll get a chance to test it out. Next up, Manawa. Time for the home opener at St. Mary Catholic High School. If you don't like the community spirit and hot dogs and burgers sizzling on the grill, then the Friday Night Lights might not be for you. The Zephyrs, their coaches, and the community around them, though, they're ready to go. After getting some warm-ups in, the Zephyrs head somewhere more private to have a word with their mental performance coach, Coach Pete.
The movement of air and vibrations moving through you. I want you to start taking a deep breath in through your nose for 6 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Resilience. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And release. Maybe moving the finger of the toe to connect with your body in this moment. Feeling those eternal shifts and taking your time with every breath. Coming back to the present moment a little bit more and a little bit more. Whenever you're ready, taking a final deep breath and opening your eyes. All right, gentlemen, today's goal, no matter when you take the field, win the first 30 seconds. If it's kickoff, win the first 30 seconds. If it's your first time on the field, win the first 30 seconds. Last week, we talked to the conductors, it was about the first play last week, right? So this week, it's winning the first 30 seconds. Ready?
Feeling mentally attuned, the Zephyrs take their home field in front of a crowd for the first time in 2025. On their first play from scrimmage of the night, the Zephyrs are hitting that running game early. This is senior running back Elliot Reichenbacher taking it for a first down right out of the gates. A few plays later on a 3rd and long, trying to get the passing game going, Maddox Dwyer looking downfield for Mason Wagner, but lucky to be not intercepted there. 4th down, punting unit comes out. This one's booted away by Max Vosters, but Manawa muffs the punt. Who's on top of it? Referees rule Manawa recovery. First possession of the night for Manawa. Here's a rushing attempt, but this goes nowhere. Getting through that offensive line like butter is Max Vosters and Dominic Todd, among others. Here's a tricky play for Manawa. Quarterback Carson Stroud handing off to running back Theron Shelke. Hands off again to Jack Jekyll, and this is marked just shy of a first down on 3rd and long. 4th and short, Shelke gets the ball right up the gut, first down for Manawa. Low snap here turns into a fumbled handoff by Manawa, and yet again they are able to fall on it and save themselves from a turnover. But just 2 plays later, George Voss leaves no doubt plucking this one out of thin air for the first takeaway on defense for the Zephyrs this season. Second possession of the night for the Zephyrs. Elliot Reichenbacher back to work, bowling guys over, pushing the pile all the way for a 15-yard gain. Just a few plays later, Reichenbacher gets it again. He's able to get it for a first down, but it's called back by penalty. Then, on 4th and about 7 yards, Maddox Dwyer is going to find Luke Fairweather, who gets loose down the right sideline and gets it all the way down to the 9-yard line. 1st and goal, Zephyrs. Where else to go but the ground game for the Zephyrs? Reichenbacher down to the 1-yard line. A couple short penalties and the end of the first quarter would delay it a little bit, but Reichenbacher able to punch it in for the first touchdown of the game here. Zephyrs tack on the extra point and they are up 7-0. This kickoff by Carlos Veroff is going to be fielded by Manawa return man Jacob Kravitz, who takes it for a very, very nice return here, making an absolutely nasty cutback. Unfortunately, both the Zephyrs' Brendan Hillsbeck and Jacob Kravitz were injured on the play, wishing both of those guys a speedy recovery. Meanwhile, Manawa would drive it right down the field, and this is Theron Shelke taking it to the 25-yard line on a nice carry. Then Carson Stroud, rolling right, lays this one up for Porter Gerke, who's able to hold on through the contact from Mason Wagner. First goal-to-go situation for Manawa. This pass is swatted down by Alexander Klinkhammer, and the coaches want to talk.
34 yards and 1 pass interception. Ethan Fimmel, 5 of 9 for 46 yards. Cam Kolstad, 4 catches, 54 yards so far tonight. That's his best performance of his career. His previous best, 2 catches for 31 yards against Wausau West last season. Earlier this year, 2 catches for 21 yards against New Richmond. Cam, 4 catches for 54 yards tonight. Gavin Larson with 2 catches for 12 yards. Hayden Carlson, 2 catches for 6. Ben Jordan, 1 catch for 8. So the team total so far this evening, Marshfield has rushed for -4 yards, and Rice Lake has carried for 162 yards. Marshfield has passed for 80, Rice Lake passed for 54. Total offense so far this evening, Marshfield just 76 yards, and Rice Lake 216 yards so far in this ball game. Marshfield and Rice Lake meeting in this non-conference matchup this evening. Make sure you tune in WOSQ on Wednesday evenings to talk about Wisconsin sports news with Trajan Bogdanovich of Greenwood. It's the Wisconsin Sports on the Go with Trades program every Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. right here on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, and WOSQFM.com. Once again, the halftime score here at Rice Lake is Rice Lake 22 and the Marshfield Tigers nothing. We'll come back with the second half of football from Rice Lake following these messages.
Be a part of a Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest, September 13th and 14th. Start each morning with a potato or buttermilk pancake breakfast and shop over 125 handmade arts and craft vendors. Also, make sure to check out the Kids Zone, yummy food court with maple specialties, beer garden, and a comedic grilling show with TV's Mad Dog and Meryl. Don't miss the 33rd Annual Maple Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 13th and 14th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow us on Facebook.
Take your education out of the classroom and give New Spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
Rice Lake gets the football to start the second half here at Rice Lake. They're on top in this ball game, 22-0. Marshfield and Rice Lake, non-conference football in action this evening here at Rice Lake High School. First time Marshfield has played a football game up here. Once again, the JV contest this evening was won by Marshfield by a score of 26-0. Tigers have some work ahead of them here in the second half. Down by 22 here at the halftime break. Rice Lake already with wins this season against DC Everest and Wisconsin Rapids. And the Warriors ranked number 3 in the state in the Division II football poll. Went to the state championship game a year ago and lost to Slinger by 1 point in the state final. Very strong program here at Rice Lake. Tigers struggling on the offensive end, especially running the football so far this evening. For the year, Marshfield averaging 174 yards of rushing offense per game, but here in the first half, held to just -4 yards of rushing offense. The Tigers not able to do much on the offensive side. Hayden Carlson has rushed so far tonight 8 times for 11 yards. And Hayden had 162, 163 yards and 2 scores against Menominee a week ago. Both teams being urged to come back on the field as we start the second half of football. There was an infraction called against Rice Lake at the end of that final play of the first half. An unsportsmanlike conduct call against Rice Lake. And so the Tigers will kick off here from the Rice Lake 45-yard line. Easton Ledden will kick it off for the Tigers. He skips one up the near sideline and is fallen on by a Rice Lake man at the Warrior 32. Rice Lake football on their own 32-yard line as we start the second half here at Rice Lake. Marshfield trails 22-0. Rice Lake offense on the field, led out by quarterback Grant Pakolke, who so far tonight has passed for 54 yards and rushed for another 12. Svensson wide to the near side, Cronquist far side. Larson, the fullback, behind Pakolke on 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Larson. He gets stood up. Now the ball goes outside to Easton. He gets across the 40 to the 42. Xander Easton got that handoff, the wingback. And he moves the ball up about the 42-yard line, picks up 10 on that play.
Easton Ledden over there. But not until Easton picks up 10 yards on the play.
So 10 yards for Xander Easton, a first down for Rice Lake at their own 42. Rice Lake leads 22-0 early in the second half. Svensson to the near side, Cronquist far side. Double wing once again, Larson the fullback behind Pakolke. Pakolke gives to Larson, cuts back to the inside and grabbed at the 49-yard line and dropped right there. Mason Anderson on that stop. But Larson picks up 7 more on that play. Puts him over 100 yards for the 3rd time this year. Larson out 101. They ran for 148 yards and 3 touchdowns against Wisconsin Rapids a week ago. 1st and 10 Rice Lake at their own 49-yard line. Cronquist out wide far side. Double wing, Svensson tight on the near side for Rice Lake. Hutzler goes in motion, and Pakolke keeps the ball himself and carries inside the Marshfield 45. Stop at the 43-yard line.
And a nice block by Brady DePorsic that time.
A tackle made by Carson Klum of Marshfield at the Tiger 43. So Pakolke gains 7, or gets 8 on that play.
You got it? Yeah. All right.
And that's a first down now for Rice Lake at the Tiger 43-yard line. Again, Pakolke under center. He's been there all night long. And Pakolke with a late pitch, falls loose inside the 50-yard line, and Marshfield may have it back. Looks like they do. Carson Klum on the recovery. On errant pitch by Pakolke to his wingback Easton, and Klum falls on it. Each team now with 3 turnovers in this ballgame. And Marshfield gets the ball back near midfield. 1st and 10 Tigers at their own 48-yard line. Marshfield down 22-0 early in the 3rd quarter. Trevin Fries wants to pass on 1st down, comes near side of Jordan, spins back inside for some extra yardage, and tackled at the Rice Lake 42. Fries to Ben Jordan on that pass play.
Freeze. Pass is complete to Jordan.
And that'll gain 8 yards for Marshfield on that play. Ben Jordan's 2nd catch tonight. That has been 5 catches this year. That is a first down for Marshfield. 1st and 10 Tigers at the Rice Lake 42. Now Fimmel from the shotgun. Takes the snap, gives to Carlson. Not much off the right side, pushed back. Virtually no gain on that run by Carlson. Boy, the Tiger rushing game has really struggled in this one tonight.
Along with Connor Carr. Going to be a loss of a yard on the play, 2nd and 11.
No gain on that carry. Now 2nd down for the Tigers, 2nd and 10 at the Rice Lake 43. Larson far side, Kolstad near side. Cam, by the way, already has 4 catches in this ball game. Fry's back in the pistol. Larson comes through in motion. Handoff goes to Carlson, looking for a hole on the outside across the 40. Up the far sideline to the 30, and out of bounds around the Rice Lake 25-yard line.
Carlson rambles down the right
Carlson out of bounds to
side.
the 26. He picks up 16 on that play.
Following
That's
block
Marshfield's
from
longest run from
Granger
scrimmage
at the
tonight.
line.
And that gives the Tigers a first down at the Rice Lake 26-yard line. Tigers trail 22-0, 8:30 remaining in the third quarter. Tigers looking for their first score of the ball game after Carson Klum's fumble recovery near midfield. Jordan and Truby out wide near side. Fimmel from the pistol. Fakes the handoff, rolls near side, stops and throws on the run. The ball caught at the 20-yard line. That's Josh Taylor, the Tiger fullback, makes that catch. Josh's third catch this year. He'll gain about 6 yards on that pass play.
Under 18 with the catch,
Josh Stopper on the 20-yard line.
Picks up about 7 on the play, 2nd and 3.
So 3 catches this year for Josh Taylor. A catch for 6 yards against Menominee last week. 2nd and 4 Tigers at the Rice Lake 20. Sadowska and Kolstad both out to the far side. Harlan Meisner in the ballgame is a blocking back on the near side. Fries looks to pass the football. Rolls to the far sideline, being pursued. Now dumps it off far side, incomplete. No one there, but a strong rush by Rice Lake defensive lineman Dayton Eck. And Fries has to throw the ball away, incomplete pass.
For the Tigers.
3rd and 4 coming up for Marshfield at the Rice Lake 20-yard line. Marshfield and Rice Lake football action tonight here at Rice Lake. By the way, a flag down on that play, so let's check this out. A holding call on Marshfield. Holding call on Marshfield, so that play comes back. Rice Lake will take the yardage here. And the ball moved back to the 30-yard line. So 2nd down, 2nd and about 14. 2nd and 14 Tigers at the Rice Lake 30. 3 men out wide to the far side. Fimmel in the pistol. Drops back to pass. Flings the far side to Carlson at the 35. Gets outside, cuts back to the inside. Breaks a tackle at the 20, at the 15, the 10, the 5-yard line near the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown. A determined run for Hayden Carlson. Breaking tackles all the way on that play. Carlson goes 30 yards for the score.
30-yard pass from Fimmel.
5-play, 52-yard scoring drive. Marshfield on the scoreboard, trailing 22-6. Fimmel to Carlson. And now on the 2-point conversion, the ball goes to Carlson. He dives across and gets in for the 2-point play. So Fimmel tosses to Carlson, 30 yards for the score. And then Carlson in for the 2-point conversion to cut that Rice Lake lead.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
Out of the backfield, and Marshfield now trails 22-8. Easton Living kicking off for Marshfield.
Easton Redding to kick it.
There's a long end-over-end kick, fielded at the 15-yard line. And the ball carried out to about, it'll be marked just inside the 27, and that is a first down. Or inside the 23, rather.
First and 10, Rice Lake.
That is a first down for Rice Lake. First and 10, Rice Lake at the Marshfield 22. 3:55 remaining, third quarter. Marshfield trails 22-8. Once again, double tight end, two wings for Rice Lake. Tight formation. Hutchler goes in motion, and hand off to Larson off tackle, a big hole off the left side, and he'll drive down to about the 13-yard line. McFarland and Nowitzki on that stop.
Rambles for about 9 yards.
About 9 yards on that run by Jack Larson. Second and 1 for Rice Lake, just inside the Marshfield 13. Pokolke looking at the sideline for a play here. Rice Lake tight once again, double tight end, two wings, and Larson the fullback right behind Pokolke. And Pokolke will keep the ball himself, cuts back inside the 10-yard line, dives forward to the 5. Pokolke following Larson on that play, and he'll pick up 8 on that run.
All the way to the 5-yard line.
And that gives Rice Lake a first down at the Marshfield 5-yard line. Rice Lake leads 22-8, 2:45 remaining in the third quarter. Rice Lake changing personnel once again. Svensson, the talented big receiver, 6'4" receiver, comes back in the ball game. This is the 9th play in this series that's began on the Rice Lake 25. Double wings once again. Hutchler goes in motion. Larson off tackle down to the 1. Taken down there by Lucas Halen. Larson held out of the end zone on that play.
Met there by Lucas Halen. When he
picked up
down there just
4 yards on that carry.
It'll be second and goal for the Warriors.
Second and goal for Rice Lake inside the 1-yard line. This is the 10th play in this drive, all on the ground for Rice Lake. They don't pass the ball much, have not needed to tonight. Tight formation once again with Larson behind Pokolke on the play. And Pokolke gives to Larson. No, he gives to the second man, that's Hoffman off tackle, and he'll get in for the score. Aaron Hoffman goes the final yard for the score. 10 points. Rice Lake. And the Warriors now on top, 20. Larson now Hoffman. Long drives by Rice Lake in this ball game. Rice Lake again will attempt the 2-point conversion. We've had no PAT kick attempts in this ball game. Double wing formation. Larson behind Pokolke. And Pokolke keeps himself off tackle and dives forward for the score. Pokolke gets in for the 2-point conversion. That stops play with 1:33 remaining in the third quarter. And our score now, Rice Lake 30, Marshfield 8. More football from Rice Lake coming up in just a moment.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Hey, need a lift? No, I can't give you a ride because I can't drive yet. But I can tell you all about the new awesome lift chairs at Mall Furniture. These things are so cool.
Mole Furniture has over 40 lift chairs in stock and ready for delivery anywhere in central Wisconsin.
Let's be real. We all need a lift once in a while. So when it's your turn for a new lift chair, head to Mole, because we got them all.
Mole Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
Short kick to the near side, picked up by Truby at the 38, and breaks some tackles and carries out to near midfield.
Taken by number 85.
Good job by Landon Truby, and Marshfield again has good field position to begin this next series.
So Landon Truby brings the ball
Ball marked at about the 47-yard line, 1st and 10 Tigers. With 1:29 remaining in the third quarter, Marshfield trails by a score of 30-8. Marshfield offense comes back out. Trevin Fries to play quarterback on this drive. Hayden Carlson, the tailback next to him. Larson and Kolstad, the wideouts. And here's Larson on the sweep, turns the corner. He's at midfield, turns back inside, a flag down behind the play. And Gavin dives forward to the Rice Lake 47. There's also a Rice Lake lineman down behind the play. Looks like a penalty against Marshfield here. That run by Gavin Larson will come back. Rice Lake man down on the play. That's a Rice Lake lineman. Clock is stopped, 1:22 remaining in the third quarter. Rice Lake leads this ball game by a score of 30-8.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for. Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
Tigers now penalized 4 times for 35 yards tonight. 1st and 20 for the Tigers at their own 37. Ethan Fimmel at quarterback. From the pistol, prospect to pass, has time, rolling down to the near sideline, throws on the run, and a wide open man, that's Jordan at the 50-yard line, and stopped at the Rice Lake 48. Then Jordan wide open on that play. And he'll pick up 15 yards on that pass play. 91 passing yards now for Ethan Fimmel. Jordan 3 catches for 33 yards. 2nd and 5 Tigers at the Rice Lake 48. 45 seconds left in the period. Now Carlson lines up to take a direct snap on this play. Hayden grabs it and runs himself to the outside, breaks one tackle, breaks another, gets outside across the 45 at the far sideline. He's in the clear at the 30, 20, cuts back inside and cut down near the 10-yard line. Fine run by Hayden Carlson. And he'll bring the ball down to about the Rice Lake 12. So a big play by Hayden. They'll mark him down, it looks like, at the 11.
36, 37-yard run all the way to the 11-yard line.
Run of 37 yards for Hayden Carlson. And a Tiger first down at the Rice Lake 11-yard line. 15 seconds remaining. Third quarter, clock is moving. Trevin Fries back into play quarterback, fades the pass. Now throws towards the goal line, and a man is open. That's Cam Kolstad for the touchdown. Cam Kolstad on the 11-yard touchdown pass from Hayden Fries to cap a 3-play, 53-yard scoring drive. Cam Kolstad now 5 catches for 65 yards tonight. And Femmel takes the direct snap, and he'll get in the end zone easily for the two-point conversion. Femmel runs in the two-point conversion. So Fries to Kolstad.
30-16 with 5 seconds left in the quarter.
On the 11-yard touchdown pass. And then Femmel runs in the two-point conversion. Just 5 seconds remaining in the period. Quick scoring drive for Marshfield, 3 plays, 53 yards. And Marshfield now trails 30-16 with 5 seconds in the period. Easton Ledden kicking off once again for Marshfield.
Easton Ledden to kick it.
Tigers back to within 2 scores. Long end over end kick. And Easton at the 15-yard line. Not much further than that.
Luke Schieffer the return.
And that play ends the third quarter here at Rice Lake High School. After 3 periods, Rice Lake 30, Marshfield 16. Back with the fourth quarter in just a moment.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
At the fourth quarter, Rice Lake leads 30-16. Rice Lake has the football on their own 22-yard line. 1st and 10. And the handoff goes to Jack Larson, off tackle across the 25-6. And stopped there by Lucas Halen. Mercy gets about 5 on that play. He now has 20 carries for 120 yards in this ball game. Second and 5, Rice Lake at their own 27-yard line. Warriors back to the line of scrimmage. Jack Larson, the fullback. McCulkey will hand to his second man, that's Hutzler, trying to get outside. A nice open field tackle by Lucas Halen at the line of scrimmage. Hutzler on the counter play. Stopped for no gain by Halen. So 3rd and 5 for Rice Lake at their own 27-yard line. Tigers want to stop right here, get that ball back. They're down by 2 scores, still early in the fourth quarter. Cronquist out wide far side. Hutzler goes in motion. And Kolke back to pass. rolling far side with Clement pursuit, throws down the far sideline, and it's intercepted, I believe, by Beckett McFarland. Yes, it is.
The Hokies pass is
Intercepted, and Marshfield has the ball back
at the 41
inside the 45-yard line of Marshfield. I believe it was McFarland.
Jackson Anderson.
Now they're going to say Jackson Anderson.
And the Tigers will have it 1st and 10 at their own 41.
That's 4 turnovers by Rice Lake in this ball game. Jackson Anderson in the pass interception. He also has 1 fumble recovery this year. But Marshfield's offense back on the field now. Early 4th quarter, Tigers trail 30-16. 1st and 10 from the 41. Here is Hayden Carlson getting outside to the 45-yard line. Flag down behind the play, however, and Carlson carries inside the Rice Lake 40, but taken down there.
Nice tackle by Hutzler.
That play may come back.
Carlson with a big pickup on the play, but we've got a flag.
Penalty called on the play here. Holding on Marshfield once again. Tigers now with 5 penalties for 45 yards. Rice Lake has not been called for a penalty yet tonight.
Holding on right. 10-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
So the ball goes back to the 31-yard line. 1st and 20 for the Tigers. Early 4th quarter, Marshfield trails by a score of 30-16. 1st and 10 Marshfield just across their own 30-yard line. Tigers have forced 4 turnovers in this ball game. And they've turned the ball over themselves 3 times. Ethan Femmel playing quarterback under center on this play from the eye. Ethan rolls near side, will toss it near side to Josh Taylor, but too low, incomplete. A strong rush on that play by Aaron Hoffman of Rice Lake, and Femmel had to throw the ball before he really wanted to. And threw the ball too low, incomplete pass.
It'll be 2nd and 20.
2nd and 20 for Marshfield at their own 31. Tigers trail 22-0 at halftime. Now back to within 14, trailing 30-16. Still lots of time left in this ball game. 2nd and 20 for the Tigers at their own 31. Fries in the pistol. Carlson next to him. Kolstad far side. Larson wide near side. Gavin goes in motion. Gets the handoff on the jet sweep. Now throws the ball down the near sideline. A man wide open, but underthrows him incomplete. Boy, Kolstad wide open along that far sideline at the Rice Lake 30, but the throw by Larson just a bit too short, and it falls incomplete pass.
Is incomplete. It's going to bring up a
tough break there for the Tigers, as Kolstad was well behind the defense on that play. Larson had to turn his body and throw against the grain on that play, and just could not get enough behind the throw to complete the pass. That leaves Marshfield with a 3rd and 20 at their own 31-yard line. Tigers change some personnel here. Jordan.
Let's go.
And Truby out wide near side. Larson wide far side. Femmel from the pistol. Ethan takes the snap, drops to pass. Looks deep in the far sideline. Looking behind the defense for Larson, but overthrows him incomplete.
Pass just out of reach to Gavin Larson.
Femmel throws the ball a bit too far. Incomplete pass. So 4th and 20 for the Tigers at their own 31-yard line. And Marshfield may have to punt the ball away here. Still lots of time left, 10:04 remaining in regulation time. Will Svensson back in deep safety for Rice Lake.
Veteran
McTaggart punting from inside his own 20-yard line. High snap, pulls it in, kicks it away. Gets by Svensson, rolls inside the 20 to the 15-yard line, and finally stops at the 12.
McTaggart's punt rolls
47-yard punt by Vetter McTaggart. It's a first down now for Rice Lake.
8-yard punt for McTaggart. And the Warriors will have it first and
at their own 12-yard line, 9:50 remaining in regulation time. And Rice Lake leads by a score of 30-16. Rice Lake's offense back on the field. And on first down, Hoffman carries that shot across the 20 to about the 27. Nice run by Hoffman out to about the 27-yard line.
And Tomish up the field.
16 yards on that run.
All the way to the 28-yard line. A 16-yard gain on the play.
And a first down for Rice Lake at their own 28. Rice Lake on top, 30-16. 9:25 left in regulation time. Pokolke sets down the line. Hoffman goes in motion. And the handoff goes to Larson straight ahead for about 2. And stopped right there by Caden Reisner.
Tripped up at the 30-yard line. It would be a 2nd and 8.
Short gain on that play by Larson. 122 rushing yards in this ball game on 21 attempts. 2nd and 8 for Rice Lake at their own 30. You're listening to high school football on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer Marshfield, and on ZaleskiSports.com. I'm Gene Delisio at Rice Lake this evening. And Pokolke back to pass. Being rushed, comes near side, gets away from Reisner, then taken down back at the 25-yard line. A combo sack. Reisner, the first man there, but then joined by McFarland, Nowitzki, and Halen. And Pokolke stopped back at the 25-yard line. He'll lose 5 yards on that play. Tigers' first sack tonight. So here's a third down now, 3rd and 13 for Rice Lake at their own 25-yard line. 8 minutes to play. Tigers down by 14. Pokolke again sets down the line. Hoffman goes in motion. Pokolke back to pass. There's a screen pass near side, and Larson wide open, makes the catch and stopped at the 40-yard line. Nice open field tackle by Lucas Halen, but that'll be a first down for Rice Lake. Screen pass to Jack Larson, picks up 15 yards.
About a 15-yarder on the play. Pokolke to Larson.
And gives Rice Lake a first down.
Brought down there by Halen.
At the Marshfield 41. That keeps the drive going. 7:40 left in the fourth quarter. And Marshfield on top, or Marshfield trailing rather. Marshfield trails 30-16. Rice Lake stays tight once again. Pokolke stays under center on all their plays. Larson, the fullback behind him. And Pokolke keeps the ball on the outside and carries out to near midfield. Cuts outside and stopped there by Mason Anderson.
It's going to bring up a 2nd and 2.
8 yards for Pokolke on that run. Second and 2 for Rice Lake at their own 48-yard line. We'll keep an eye on that clock for you. 6:55 remaining in regulation time. Rice Lake on top by a score of 30-16. Tigers with 2 scores here in the second half of this ball game. Hoffman and Easton are the wings. Larson the fullback on this play. Easton comes in motion. Pokolke keeps the ball across the 50. Then carries inside the 45 where he's stood up by Mason Anderson.
Finally wrestled down by Mason Anderson.
Pokolke runs to the Marshfield 42. Picks up 10 on that run.
He got the first down. Pahokie's got it all.
And that's a first down for Rice Lake at the Marshfield 42. Pahokie had rushed for 87 yards and 2 scores. Coming into this ball game, he's now rushed for 50 yards in this contest. That keeps the Rice Lake drive alive with 6:10 remaining in the fourth quarter. Rice Lake on top, 30-16. Warriors set their attack once again, likely to keep the ball on the ground for a while. Tight formation. Pahokie drops the snap, picks it back up, and dives inside the 40, and picks up a couple of yards on the play. Josh Taylor, Caden Reisner on the stop. So Pahokie gains 2 yards on a botched snap. Tigers have 4 takeaways in this ball game, but could not get one there. Now a Rice Lake offensive lineman limping off the field. That's a Nolan Steins. He'll come off. 2nd and 8 for Rice Lake, just inside the Marshfield 40. Warriors set their attack once again. They stay tight. Double wing with Larson, the fullback. Hutzler goes in motion. Larson gets the handoff, and he is drilled. No gain on that play. Boy, a Marshfield man grabbed him and just flung him down. Not sure that was Reisner or Klum, but Larson with no gain on that play. His rushing totals have diminished throughout the second half here. Still has 122 rushing yards tonight. It's a 3rd down now for Rice Lake. 3rd and about 7 at the Marshfield 40. And now 4:25 remaining. Again, tight formation. A wideout on the far side. Hoffman goes in motion. He gets a pitch. Heading for the far side. Play strung out, but he'll break a couple of tackles and carry near the 30-yard line. Big run for Andrew Hoffman. Aaron Hoffman. That may give Rice Lake a first down.
He rambles forward down there to the 30-yard line.
Hoffman on the 30-yard line. He picks up 10. And that does give Rice Lake a first down at the Marshfield 30. That keeps the drive going with 4:05 remaining. Rice Lake leads this ball game 30-16. This will be the 10th play in this drive for the Warriors. They've had a long drive when they most needed it. Cronkus comes out to the near side. Otherwise a tight formation for Rice Lake once again. Pahokie taking his time here. Checking that back judge for the time count. Now goes under center. Turns and gives to Larson straight ahead. He drags some tacklers with him to the 25-yard line. Wes Nowitzki grabbed Larson, and Wes, a small guy, 5'10", 160, and Larson dragged him for an extra 5 yards. Oh, now at the 25-yard line. 2nd and 5 for Rice Lake at the Marshfield 25-yard line. Warriors taking their time here, trying to eat some clock time. With just 3 minutes remaining in regulation time, they lead by 14. Wide out on either side once again. Pahokie looking for that time count, now gets set. Turns and hands to Hoffman on the counter, and he's drilled to the 20-yard line. Takes a hard hit on that play from Mason Anderson. Hoffman gets about 5 yards on that carry and will be near the first down marker. Put the ball just at the 21, so he picks up 4. Hoffman now has 75 yards tonight. Came into this ball game with 91 for the year, but has 75 tonight. Now a 3rd and 1 for Rice Lake at the Marshfield 21. Clock down to 2:10 remaining. This will be the 12th play in this drive. Only 1 play in this drive in the air. Everything else on the ground. Pahokie under center on 3rd and 1. He'll turn here and hand to Larson off tackle. He's pulled back, and he won't get there. Several Tigers on that stop. Reisner right there, and now Marshfield takes a timeout. Larson stopped for a loss of 1. Ball's back on the 22.
Marshfield takes
It's 4th and 2 for Rice Lake at the Marshfield 22, and Marshfield takes their first time out of the second half.
Man, that furnace is just going down and retirement's not working out how we wanted to have it happen. What can we do?
Let's see what Donnie has to say.
At Citizens Financial Services, located at Citizens State Bank, we specialize in developing unique plans for our clients to provide guidance in retirement. A customized plan starts with your goals, your needs, paired with a well-thought-out strategy to address those goals.
I think this is going to work.
To set up a time, call me, Donnie Snyder, at 715-486-8151.
Pick up any trash, any containers that you can get into the garbage can. That'd be a big help. Thank you very much.
So a big play right here. It's 4th down. 4th and 2 for Rice. And that'll give Rice Lake a first down. Now for Rice Lake in the Marshfield 10. Clock running 9. And Marshfield trails by a score. Let's see how Rice Lake plays this. Pakolke sets down the line. And Larson straight ahead. Gain tackle near the 5-yard. Larson picks up 5 more, now 126 yards tonight for Jack Larson. Clock down to 50 seconds remaining. 2nd and goal, Rice Lake at the Marshfield 5. Rice Lake in no hurry here. And it looks like they'll rather than and Pakolke will take a knee, and that'll be it. Good effort once again tonight by the Marshfield Tigers, but they fall short in this matchup against Rice Lake. Our final score in this ball game, Rice Lake 30 and the Marshfield Tigers 16. We'll have a full recap on our post-game report coming up in just a moment.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cefalotiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy.